Word on the street is that Quinn Jungle is the new meta. I don't know how to feel about this, but I had to give it a try. So today, playing Quinn Jungle on EU West against Graves. And you know, it's funny because some people are saying that Quinn is the new Graves. But we're gonna have to find out, aren't we? Anyway, this game, this is like my third Quinn game, okay? So guys, don't judge me. I'm trying to figure this out. But pretty much, you want to start Q. And I'm going to start red buff here. I'm pathing up because I have an Alistar. It's really important, guys. If you have an Alistar, might want to consider pathing up, okay? Especially since my Shen has Ignite. The GP has Ignite. So I'm going to path top lane. Anyway, so you start Q. And then you go W second because it gives you attack speed. And you just want to keep... trying to make sure that like your passive goes on the minion and to not Q your passive, if that makes sense. Like you want to make sure that you get all three procs of your passive. Your Q and E apply your passive, so you want to apply your passive like the default way: auto attack, Q, auto attack, E, auto attack, type of thing. Here, I probably should have queued the big one to get the mark on it, but yeah. Quinn Jungle, they buffed it for jungle specifically, and then not a lot of people played it last patch, so they buffed it again. I have a Katarina mid lane here against Mundo, pretty of an unorthodox matchup. Yeah, they buffed it twice now, so I was watching Kenvi play. I don't know if you guys know Kenvi, he's rank 1 on NA. And I was in his stream asking him some questions, just, you know, analyzing his gameplay. And he thinks Quinn is pretty strong. He said Quinn is the next Graves, just because you kind of build the same things, and you clear fast, move around the map fast. You move around the map even faster than Graves, and this is one of the few champions where I actually would go Blue Smite, so I went Blue Smite here. And the reason is just, well, the other ones aren't really that useful on Quinn. Like, you don't really need the slow. Like, you're going in, and you're doing your thing. They're gonna die or they're not gonna die. Yeah, so I just do my full clear here. First the top lane. Make sure while I'm doing this that I look mid lane. And I just see, like, I know Mundo has no flash from the last fight. And so I just see here, okay. And then I see Graves coming in, so what I try to do here is I try to flash to interrupt his auto attack. He actually gets it off, but he flashed to get the kill, so I should be good to kill him here. One thing I'm worried about is if he jumps over the wall, but it looks like he just played. That's a kill for me. Then I should have instantly went to the wave to push, but we're gonna push the wave for our mid laner. So I'm getting pretty fed. It's a good start. Something I want you guys to think about in your own games, okay? Like, if you're pathing opposite sides of enemy junglers, so like Graves path down, I'm pathing up. Always keep in mind, like, keep your eye on the map. Put your screen on mid lane and ask yourself, like, there's something crazy gonna happen mid lane for me to counter gank. Because a lot of times, you guys have probably noticed this, when you gank mid lane after your first full clear, a lot of times the enemy jungler shows up and you die. So most of the time, okay, unless you see a free kill straight away, you want to be the second person to gank mid lane. You always want to counter gank. It's just always better for you individually. Anyway, I open up to my Raptors. Normally, guys, I would always tell you guys to open up to your Krugs first. But I just wanted to make sure that Graves doesn't try to invade me because he saw that I overstayed to push the wave and grab. So I'm protecting my Raptor respawn pretty much here. And then I just look mid lane. You guys are just fist fighting it. So that's another kill for me. And at this point, because of what I've done, I did Raptors into a mid gank. I'm not going to go back to my Krugs. I'm going to go to the Wolves, except for... Hey, I'm keeping my eye on the map. I see Camilla's going in. I'm going to wait for her to E, and then I'll go, and unfortunately she runs away. I'm going to make sure my Katarina can actually push this wave without dying. And then we're going to continue our clear upwards. I see that my team wants to, you know, stop Camille from freezing, but, like, I think it's just been too much. It's too much time waste for me. I gotta farm my camp, so if they die here, it is what it is. Like, I have to farm my camps. You cannot just stay around forever to help your team. Okay, as a jungler, you have to, like, you have to know when it's like enough is enough. You guys are wasting my time, so no matter what, like, if you help your lane, it's gonna be bad for you, so you're not actually helping the game. But now I know I'm about to hit level 6 off this, so maybe we can do something top lane. Got a huge slow push into us. This means that GP physically cannot leave this lane without being fucked. So what I'm gonna do is, I know that he has to stay, so I'm trying to wait for him to walk up just enough to where I can catch him. I believe I can get him here. Auto Q and then run away. Kill for me, and I'm gonna instantly recall. There's nothing else for me to do. My health is gone. So let's go back towards the bot side. Giving my team my intentions. Go towards Hubris. Hubris is the first item I'm going for. It just helps you snowball even faster. Though it did get nerfed, but I think it's still the best item for Quinn Jungle. Yeah, so we're gonna do our red buff. I like to do my red buff first before doing the Krugs. Just in case, like, sometimes something wacky happens, enemy invades you on your red buff, or also generally it's just better to keep your camps in the cycle. So now I'm doing Krugs into Raptors. But I see something happening in bot lane, so I instantly ult. Yeah, that's what it, like, what a lot of times what I talk about with people that I'm coaching. Like, I wasn't F-keying to see what was going on here. I was actually, I was just looking to see if there's anything that interested me on the map. Anyway, don't get a kill, but the amount of bot lane pressure we just created, we kind of like saved their lane state. So, not bad. But yeah, guys, I look at the portraits of the characters a lot. I mean, I F-key, don't get me wrong, I F-key, but not that much. Like, I'm doing these Krugs, I don't really need to F-key. I can just look at my mini-map, and I can see, like, if there's anything that interests me. Right now, there's nothing interesting bot lane. The enemy team's not even there, so I'm not gonna waste my time looking there. But I see they're fighting mid lane, so I'm gonna look there. I see this window is looking pretty low. Goes in. Can't save my E there. Because I know he can't really get away from me, and I'm not really gonna one-shot him. So I save my E for his potential flash, and he does end up flashing, and I do follow it. Hope that makes sense. Anyway, now I'm gonna finish my clear. But you guys will notice, like, guys, I'm not just full clearing. Like, when I'm doing my camps, I'm paying attention to the map. I'm trying to, like, you know, every time I see an opportunity, I'm gonna go for it, because Quinn can get there really fast. And she does a lot of damage early game. You know, doesn't scale horribly, but she doesn't scale the best. So, wanna like try to impact all the lanes as much as you can, abusing the fact that you have your ult. Next item is gonna be Collector. I'm gonna do my topside camps here, and then we're just gonna check if any potential kills. And if there's none, then we'll just do the Void Grubs. I see that Graves is ganking bot lane. That means that I might be able to do something topside. My Shen ults bot lane, so it's kind of just like kind of me over here. So I think I go for this DP kill. It looks pretty killable. It does have a big minion wave, so I gotta be careful. I need these barrels, and I don't end up dodging the barrel. I missed my Q, and it's a disaster. I got solo killed by a Gangplank with Sheen. That's all he had was Sheen, and he solo killed. So, yeah. A bit shameful there. But it's okay. Like, it's okay. It's okay. You live and learn, okay? Listen, it's my third Quinn game. I've never played this champion, okay? So, mechanical misplay there. I definitely should have killed him in like every universe possible, but I found the one possibility where I died. But anyway, I know my Krugs are spawned, but I kind of want to like, push my lead. I want to make an impact. So I just go straight for his Raptors. Then I can kind of play for Void Grubs with my team. Yeah, Camilla's missing. So I'm kind of like playing safe. I actually don't go for the Void Grubs. I go to deny him from stealing my Raptors. I'm like, okay, wait, this guy didn't do me. So I just wait for him, Q him, find him. No counterplay there. The kill. I see Camilla coming, but I'm gonna keep fighting. And unfortunately, I didn't flash the Camille stage there. I actually think I could have outplayed that. But, I don't know, guys. Like, my only problem with Quinn is it feels a little clunky when I play her. Let me know how you guys feel when you play Quinn. But sometimes it feels a little hard. I don't think I should have bought boots there, by the way. I think I should have just bought pickaxe. It would have been more efficient.
Killing spree.
Sometimes I'm not really sure. Like, Quinn, you want to be really fast. Like, you know, buying boots, tier 2 boots on jungle is not always the most efficient. Because you're already, like, be faster the jungle. And you want to build as much damage as possible. Like, getting your collector spike is actually huge on Quinn. Just trying to experimenting with everything. But yeah. Let me know, guys. Like, her E feels clunky to me. Let's do this dragon because I have prio in mid and bot lane. And then I try to get out as soon as possible, and the team's collapsing on us. At this point, I definitely want a full clear. I'll just go to my Krugs. You can W and then just E over the wall. Just get to the Krugs a little faster. And you almost always want to save your Q here for these little guys. But yeah, so we're just gonna full clear up. There's something interesting happening bot lane. Look at that. Like, the portraits, they start overlapping. That's when you just pan your camera over. Wasn't interesting enough though, so I'm gonna finish my clear. Kind of want to have like a weighted system. Like, I did a lot of plays in the past like 3 minutes. Not all of them went good, but I did a lot of plays, which means that all my camps spawned. So something really interesting has to happen for me to want to skip my camps. And, you know, something like this where I can counter gank. I just flash in. I don't think I needed to flash in, but the reason I flashed in was to try to save my Katarina, but she got Shen ulted anyway. Pretty good. I see Camille going, so I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna go to my bird form. I should be able to catch her. And since I killed them, all 3 of them are dead here. Their blue buff is spawning. This means that Ezreal is not allowed to play the game. So I'm gonna just take over the bot side, make sure that Ezreal is not farming, and then I'll take the blue buff, and then I'm out of here. Something you should always try to do. Like, you know, you killed their team at that time. Get the maximum amount of resources you can. That kind of messed up that blue buff, but it's all good. I probably should have went Tabbies this game, as my Shen said. And here comes an unsuspecting Camille. I'm gonna save my E for his E. That way he can't get away. And as you guys can notice, I cancelled my recall so that I could react to this play. Unfortunately, kind of got away. Dodges barrels. And I know my Shen can collapse on these guys, so I'm just gonna play it really slow, try to play out of their range. This GP takes like no damage. They did steel caps. Seem to be pretty useful against Quinn, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I actually did 0 damage there. Yeah, I don't really know what's bad for Quinn and what's good for Quinn. I'd imagine that it's pretty unplayable to play this into, like, I don't know, Sejuani, Skarner, like any type of like tank. Honestly, like, I don't know, plated steel cap seemed a little too effective against my damage. I mean, I'm 8 kills now, but I mean, I didn't have collector then, now I have collector. Let's see if I can do some damage. I missed my Q. See if I can get out, and this GP one-shots me. A lot of limit testing going on, but I thought I would share this with you guys because, I mean, it's fun, guys. I'm not gonna lie, like, Quinn Jungle is really fun. And you guys really know me. I kind of just play what I enjoy the most when I'm not competing. And I'm not really competing right now, except for, you know, there are sources telling me that I might be playing for Team Iceland in the Esport Nations Cup. tune in, guys, in 17 days. Yeah, I'm not really thinking much. I kind of just played what I enjoy the most. Because when you work full time, you want to come home and actually have fun playing League of Legends. Sometimes it's hard to have fun playing this game, but most of the time, it's the most fun game in the world. Anyway, we're level 11 now. We have 2 items. This is our power spike. I'm just gonna look for the Graves here. If I can find him. See if I can just one-shot him. Here he is. And he disappeared. Like, honestly, like, I know he flashed, but like that was wild. Right? You can kind of just do that. Like, playing against a champion like Graves, like, I can just bully him away. Not much he can do about it. But it's really cool. Like, you see the timers you can abuse with Quinn Jungle. Like, I just straight up sprinted into his jungle. Like, pretty much cleared all the, the fog of war with my W. And then I found him, I forced his flash, and I got the Herald for free. And now we're gonna play for the dragon straight away. I'm just gonna see if I can do a little flank. And I just start autoing the Camille. Notice how I didn't E there. I was a little scared. Like, I didn't want to E in and like die to GP or something and get one shot. This Mundo is flanking here. I burn his E. I burn his CC immune with my E so that taunt can go through. But taunt is a little bit better of a CC than my E. And then you know, I see that we're not really catching him, so I just go into my bird form. Yeah, when you're fighting, you always just wanna kind of make the choice between leading with your E and leading with your Q. And it's just about like, you E in right here. Is there any type of CC ability or any like damage that could just one-shot you? Early game, a lot of times you always want to lead with your E, almost always. You have to get good at making that judgment call. Sometimes you can just get into range of them with your ult. Auto attack, Q auto attack, and then you can E if necessary after that. Or disengage. But I see Graves top here, so I just go straight for his bot side camps. Make sure to keep up the pressure. There's your ult there, easy dodge. Guy wants to take some free damage. Fine by me. I know I'm like pretty much not in threat of anything, but I just take all of his camps. We have a lot of gold here, so I want to recall soon. But there's really no pressure. We got all the objectives that we want. But the only reason I'd recall is if I want to take some kind of team fight, play with my Herald. Next item, guys, after collector, either go Edge of Night or LDR. It kind of depends on like what kind of champions you're playing against, you know, what they're building. Playing against Mundo, EP has like play steel caps, so I'll go LDR first. Camille's about to face check me, so I just go for the one shot. It's actually really cool when you can E over the wall and it places you like in a short animation. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I E'd over that wall and I pretty much instantly was able to keep on autoing instead of having to wait to like vault all the way back. Anyway, that was the Quinn game. It was a short one, but hope you guys learned something. I definitely learned something playing the game myself. And if you guys want to see more Quinn games, let me know. But yeah, watching, guys. Peace out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.